Vinicius, dream come true. After adding Intercontinental Cup glory to FIFA Best Award, Vinicius Jr. won the Golden Ball trophy for his performance in the Intercontinental Cup. Just 24 hours after his FIFA Best Award, Vinicius Jr. said it was a dream come true. After crowning a memorable 2024 with Intercontinental Cup glory, the Brazil forward was on target as Real Madrid overcame Pachuca 3-0 in Doha, just 24 hours after he was crowned the FIFA Best Men's Player of the Year. Vinicius has now been involved in 13 goals in his 12 finals with Madrid, 8 goals, 5 assists, having been involved in at least 1 goal in each of the last 6, 7 goals, 4 assists. Kylian Mbappé wins second title as a Real Madrid player and also scoring the first goal of the Intercontinental Cup final. Arsenal must give Jesus more chances after Palace hat-trick. Gabriel Jesus was Arsenal's hat-trick hero against Crystal Palace, and Mikel Arteta has urged the Gunners forward to build on that momentum. How? Newcastle now seeing the best of Tonali. Sandro Tonali was the star of the show as Newcastle United comfortably saw off Brentford to reach the EFL Cup semi-finals. Elliott proud of Liverpool's youngsters after reaching EFL Cup semis. Liverpool goalscorer Harvey Elliott was happy with his teammates as they withstood pressure to beat Southampton 2-1 in the EFL Cup. Monaco 2-4 Paris Saint-Germain. Dembélé inspires fightback as League One leaders move 10 points clear. Ousmane Dembélé struck twice as Paris Saint-Germain came from behind to beat Monaco 4-2 and move 10 points clear at the League One summit. It was a bittersweet night at Stade Louis II for Luis Enrique's side, though, with goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma forced off in the 22nd minute with a gashed face following a collision with Wilfried Singo. Why Dani Olmo's Barcelona career may already be near an end. Barcelona have 2 weeks to register Dani Olmo for second half of 2024-25 season. La Liga allowed club to register summer arrival for first half of the campaign. Barca are mulling their options but risk losing player for free in January. Arsenal women pip Bayern to top spot in Group C after late Caldentey penalty. Mariona Caldentey's late penalty saw Arsenal snatch top spot in Group C from Bayern Munich, who they beat 3-2 on a dramatic night in the Women's Champions League at Meadow Park. With both teams already through to the knockout stages, Renee Slegger's side knew only a victory would be enough to secure automatic seeding in the quarter-finals. Carlo Ancelotti is now officially the most successful coach in Real Madrid history. After landing his 15th silverware with Los Blancos, Ancelotti revels in record-breaking 15th Madrid triumph after Intercontinental Cup victory. Mykhailo Mudryk, the winger, was provisionally suspended following a failed drugs test. Mudryk insisted he has never knowingly used any banned substances, with a nervous wait for the results of AB sample to come through, either confirming or contradicting the original failed sample. Guardiola desperately wants to find a solution to Manchester City's poor form. Pep Guardiola has labelled himself responsible for Manchester City's dire run of form. The reigning Premier League champions have lost 8 of their last 11 matches to effectively end their title defence, bow out of the EFL Cup and get dangerously close to falling out of the Champions League. The next game will be huge for Leicester according to Van Nistelrooy. Leicester meet fellow strugglers Wolves on Sunday, with the latter likely to be sporting a new head coach in Vitor Pereira. McTominay had to look out for number 1 in Napoli move. Scott McTominay left Manchester United in August, moving to Napoli, and has been a standout performer in Serie A. Scottish midfielder Scott McTominay has explained why he had to look after number 1 when taking the difficult decision to leave Manchester United in summer. Since moving to Napoli, McTominay has impressed with 4 goals and 2 assists in 15 appearances. Ruben Amorim responds to Marcus Rashford's shock Man Utd transfer admission. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has revealed that he, of course, wants Marcus Rashford to stay at Old Trafford. The mercurial forward has endured a mixed run of form lately. Despite scoring 3 goals in 6 appearances since Amorim's mid-season arrival, Rashford was surprisingly dropped for United's derby victory over Manchester City on Sunday afternoon. Messi did not vote for Vinicius to win. Lionel Messi did not vote for Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. as his top candidate to win the Best FIFA Men's Player award, instead throwing his support behind Barcelona star Lamine Yamal instead. Vinicius, who was disappointed not to beat Rodri to the Ballon d'Or award earlier this season, managed his own crowning moment as he picked up this trophy, which is voted for by international captains, managers and media representatives. Tuning right now on transfer news. 1. Manchester United are ready to loan Marcus Rashford out in the January transfer window to give him the opportunity to raise his transfer value, as they did with Jadon Sancho. 2. Nico Williams. Potentially replacing Rashford could be Athletic Club forward Nico Williams, who had been identified as the dream signing by Man Utd officials. 3. Arsenal are leading the race to sign Chelsea midfielder Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, but Aston Villa, Brentford, Brighton and Hove Albion, Fulham, Leicester City, Manchester United, Newcastle United, Rangers and Tottenham Hotspur are all interested in his services. 4. Bournemouth have opened talks to sign Lanus left-back Julio Soler amid uncertainty over the future of Milos Kerkez. 5. Manchester City are ready to bid €50 million (£41.4 million) for AC Milan midfielder Tijjani Reijnders, who has been personally identified as a target by manager Pep Guardiola. 6. Real Madrid are ready to sell centre-backs Eder Militao and David Alaba at the end of the season. 7. Liverpool's contract talks with winger Luis Diaz have stalled because the Colombia international is pushing for a move to Barcelona. 8. Galatasaray are in talks to sign Roma forward Paulo Dybala, whose contract expires this summer. 9. PSG centre-back Milan Skriniar is also in advanced talks over a loan move to Galatasaray. 10. Man City's radar are Paris Saint-Germain striker Randal Kolo Muani and Brighton's Evan Ferguson. 11. West Ham United have been following 22-year-old Freiburg goalkeeper Noah Atubalu. 12. Everton are looking at Rangers striker Hamza Agamain amid questions over the futures of Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Beto. 13. Aston Villa could recall midfielder Enzo Berenche from his loan with Valencia in January. And now to today's EFL Cup fixtures. 1. Tottenham take on Manchester United in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals on Thursday. Ange Postecoglou has confirmed Christian Romero and Mickey van de Ven will miss the remainder of 2024 while Destiny Udogie is the latest injury concern. Tottenham Hotspur's injury woes have refused to ease in time for their huge Carabao Cup quarter-final against Manchester United. Ange Postecoglou has previously spoken about his knack for claiming silverware in year 2, and although Spurs harbour hopes of a deep Europa League run, this competition is doubtlessly the best chance of breaking their 16-year duck. A once unified fanbase is beginning to question the long-term competence of the manager, but Spurs' underlying metrics combined with just how good they can be suggest Ange is a man worth sticking by. However, more factions of Spurs supporters could start to turn if Thursday's hosts are beaten in N17. This is a big game. Unfortunately, Spurs' injury list remains extensive for United's visit. 2. Mason Mount set for another period on the sidelines and Noussair Mazraoui is a doubt for the game. The Red Devils have enjoyed plenty of success in the domestic cups in recent years, and such competitions could provide meaning to the club's 2024-25 campaign. Silverware in year 1 of Ruben Amorim's project certainly wouldn't do the Portuguese coach no harm, but Erik ten Hag's reign in Manchester depicted that the claiming of silverware is not the be-all and end-all. United head into Thursday's cup tie off the back of a dramatic Manchester derby win, and the Red Devils are certainly faring better than their opponents on the injury front. This will be all on Sport today. Thanks for tuning in and please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.